Have you ever noticed that we live in a world where if you're not first, you're basically invisible? First at school, first in sports, first at work, and if you're not number one, well, you're treated like you don't even exist. But have you ever stopped to ask, first in what exactly? It feels like we're all running in a race, but nobody told us where the finish line is. From childhood, we're trained to compete. Who gets the highest grade? Who runs the fastest? Who's got the newest toy? And when we grow up, the game doesn't change, just the prizes. Who's got more money, more followers, the bigger car, the nicer house, the fancier job? We live in a society where competition is the fuel and selfishness is the steering wheel. The result? Roads full of injustice, crashes of inequality, and plenty of off-track collisions of social hatred. The truth is, we spend way too much time looking at what others have and what we don't, as if life were an endless catalog of, he has it, I don't. But think about it, that's not growth. That's just a never-ending contest of comparison. And spoiler alert, it's a race you will never win. We've been told that competition makes us better. No competition, no progress, they say. Really? Then why is it that the more we compete, the more inequality, wars, and injustice we create? Competition is like running on a treadmill, exhausting, sweaty. You think you're moving fast, but at the end you're still in the same spot. And the harder you run, the more you realize you're never enough. But what if I told you the only competition that makes sense is with yourself? Not with your colleague, not with your neighbor, not with the guy flashing his latest iPhone, but with the you from yesterday. Growth doesn't mean having more. Growth means being more. Being kinder, more aware, more human. The real challenge isn't beating others. It's defeating your own fears, your own limits, your own selfishness. See, competition divides. Collaboration unites. And when we join forces, we don't just get stronger, we actually get more human. Think about it. None of us were born to live alone. We're all cells of the same body. If one organ suffers, the whole body suffers. Yet we insist on living as if happiness were a zero-sum game. If you win, I lose. But the truth is different. When I help you, I don't lose anything. In fact, I multiply. My joy grows, your hope grows, and together we make the world just a little brighter. Now imagine a society where success isn't measured by how much you've piled up, but by how much you've contributed. A world where we stop obsessing over what we lack and start discovering what we can give. A simple gesture, a kind word, a hand reaching out with no strings attached. Sounds small, right? But that's the very fabric that holds a society together. Remove the thread of collaboration, and we're all left naked, isolated, fragile. Maybe the biggest challenge of all is this. Stop seeing others as enemies to beat and start recognizing them as fellow travelers. We're all part of a larger pattern, a divine weave where every knot is tied to another. And in that weave, racing makes no sense. The only thing that makes sense is to hold each other up. Picture a world where wanting good for others counts more than chasing your own advantage. A world where helping isn't sacrifice, but the actual purpose of life. So let me ask you, do you really want to leave the world better than you found it? If the answer is yes, stop running alone. Start walking together. Life isn't a race to win. It's a journey to share. And only through collaboration can we truly grow, not as individuals, but as humanity. If these words lit a spark in you, drop a comment below. Share a moment when collaboration changed your life. And if you want to keep walking this path of reflection and inspiration, hit subscribe. Because together, truly together, we can begin to change the world.